We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything. And there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and making these lifelong bonds.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really, really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you scored the winning goal for the team. We worked so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come, and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
US Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Played against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's a once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
Welcome back to the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. I am John Schreiner along with you for the second match of our morning session here from field number 1 in Overland Park. The U.S. National Youth Soccer Championships between FC Dallas 03 Premier and Baltimore Celtic Premier. This action coming to you from the boys under 16 division. FC Dallas, if you're a fan of American soccer, a name you probably recognize, they are affiliated with the MLS club out of Dallas, Texas. The 03 Premiers have shown up and represented well. They're 2-0. A 3-2 victory over SLSG and a 6-2 victory over Syracuse Development Academy. In both of those matches, however, Dallas fell behind 2-0 early, but rattled off unanswered goals to come back and win both of their first 2 matches, and that's going to put them through to the semifinals. They are already qualified. On the other side, Baltimore Celtic Premier. The head coach is Mike St. Martin. They have not had the same kind of luck putting the ball in the net that FC Dallas has. Baltimore Celtic 0-2 with a 1-0 loss to Syracuse Developmental and a 2-1 loss to SLSG. The teams on opposite ends of the table here for their third match in the group stage. FC Dallas in the blue and white. Baltimore Celtic in the black and green. Just about set to go. We thank you, as always, for joining us here for the coverage of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. FC Dallas going to make it a clean sweep in the group stage. Baltimore Celtic looking to go home with at least a result to their name. And is Celtic with the kickoff. And an early throw in comes to Brian St. Martin. St. Martin has it taken away by Baker. Pushed ahead. There's Ospina. Taken back by Aiden Mendoza. And left out wide. Here's Aiden Cumby. Players to watch for Dallas. Be in the center of the park. Baltimore Celtic regain possession. And now it's turned over. Pushed ahead for Ospina. Played out wide. Here's Baker. Baker with the cross, looking for a far post run. It's headed up, and Celtic able to clear. Long searching ball ahead. Over the top. Lawrence Aidlet. Ospina with the flick through for Baker. Timothy Ospina. Right foot sent to the far post. Nobody home, and it's wide. Timothy Ospina, number 14, center forward. He'll be one of your players to watch. Had the game-winning goal in the 80th minute against SLSG and scored in the 32nd minute against Syracuse Developmental. Baltimore Celtic in possession. Taekwon Stroud turns it over. Out for a Celtic throw. Another player to watch for Dallas who's not on the pitch, Emmanuel Martinez. He's actually playing up an age division. His head coach Neil Thorber said he only brought him along for experience, but Martinez has taken the tournament by storm a little bit. Scored 2 against SLSG in the 67th and 78th minutes. Got a hat trick against Syracuse A natural hat trick at that. 41st minute, 55th minute, 58th minute. 3 goals. For Emmanuel Martinez, leading the boys under 16 division in scoring with 5. I'm sure we'll see him come on at some point in this first half. He's been a goal machine through 2 matches. Stroud tried to chip it through. It's popped straight up in the air. And then nodded down. And then an awkward effort from August Wiggin goes over. And he'll be out for a goal kick. Dallas looking to play out of the back. Played through for Ospina. And Baker picks it up. Fighting off St. Martin. And St. Martin whistled for the foul. It's going to be a free kick to Dallas.
I mean, I did volunteer first when I came up with it yesterday, so.
Joel Hernandez up to take it. Karen Collado, your center official for this one. She makes the call. Dallas will now send in the free kick. Ball comes down, pushed out. Now flipped over the top. Marfu Sarbang. Dallas, patience in the back. David Newman plays it out wide. Mendoza back to Starnes. Has it taken away momentarily. Marfo Sarbang able to pick it up. Gives it back to a teammate.
You'd have to lose Pringles then, though.
Mendoza nearly won it back. And Perez comes in, regains possession for Dallas.
They won't be able to fit everywhere as neatly.
Played ahead for Ospina. Ospina doing battle on that back line.
Make your hands adjust to it.
Giblin looking for the foul call, doesn't get it. That's a throw in for FC Dallas.
That's why he's been so quiet.
Newman pushes it out wide. Left behind for Mendoza. On the middle. Lost track of it for just a moment. Now here comes Perez. Headed up. It's back to the feet of Milla. And Milla unceremoniously taken down. Taekwon Stroud. Another free kick here for Dallas. Taken quickly. Spina, first time shot. Skids along the turf. Stroud. Played ahead. Marfo Sarbang a little bit too far out in front for him. There's Stroud. Carey plays it back. Thompson ahead to Stroud. Stroud looking through. Trying to feed balls into Kwaku Marfo Sarbang. Back line for Dallas has been solid so far.
This is not boding well so far.
Starnes.
But then we're forward with the gameplay.
Too far out in front for Mendoza. A good sliding challenge at the back.
That's what Sunday, we gotta come up with something
St. Martin trying to cut on Baker, but Baker wins it. Played through for Ospina. And Ospina whistled for the foul.
Probably. A lot of Republicans in the state, both states. No, you gotta go like Southern Missouri for that. But it's still.
Starnes
But no, there's a lot of.
steps in for the pass.
You got a lot of
Out
pride in
wide.
the country people.
Baker looking for a pass. Instead it comes back.
Oh boy.
Perez. Baker
You wanna know because they're in California.
to Carey.
Do you know what a religion is?
To the middle now. Here's Stroud.
No, California. Which one was like?
Stroud picks it up. Right-footed shot from distance. As always curling away. Dallas looking to work out from the back. Light pressure from Celtic. And a nutmeg move from Ospina. Milla. Aiden Shuey in a battle, shoved off the ball. Sarbang in a foot race. Played into touch by Newman. Cleared off the back line. Picked up by Milla. Brings it to the center of the pitch. Rolled out wide with Cumby. Milla. Milla between defenders. Too far out in front. Combination play in midfield. And a foul called. Looks like Joel Hernandez whistled for the harm. There you have it. Here's Carey.
Just like spasmed a little bit after refocus. The camera's so fast. Because I have it on a lot loose settings.
Carey's lazy pass back. Picked off by Hernandez. Flicked through for Ospina. Too far. Launched down the middle. Carey running on. Headed away. Carey gets it back. Inside for Aidlet. Aidlet trying to find an outlet. Cumbie trying to play forward through Baker. Stroud there to pick it off. Sent to the far post. Marfo Sarbing over his head.
November. I did not know that.
Mendoza trying to find Ospina.
I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I saw like news for it.
Stroud chipped out wide. Jackson Simons can't do much but just keep it in. Now Celtic will send it back and restart. Giblin gives it away. Giblin pushes it ahead. It's one back by Newman. Ospina.
What do you not love?
Long ball played through. Will reach goalkeeper Fenstermacher.
No. I'd pay 60.
And a giveaway. Ospina all alone at the back. Hands it off into the back of the net. Too easy for FC Dallas. A poor giveaway at the back for Celtic. Results in the first goal of the match. Joshua Milla had a pretty easy go of it. Give the assist to Ospina, who was there to pick off the errant pass. And hand it off to Milla. Put it away. See Dallas 1, Boston Celtic 0. Difficult situation for a goalkeeper right there. Not much he could do about it. It was the pass back. They created the goal. Now just over 16 minutes in. FC Dallas in control. Cumbie playing ahead for Ospina. Got the right side of his man.
So I should just go like this all the time then?
His touch goes astray. Fenstermacher will be able to play it out. There's Carey. Simons. Now turned back over. Milla, who already has a goal. Let it get away from him. Marfo Sarbang. Cumbie in there. Here's Carey. Boston Celtic will try to build an attack. Stroud. Stroud tried the chip through. One back, Baltimore Celtic. Played through, Marfo Sarbang. Got it to go, off the near post. The deflection, shot wide. It stays in play momentarily, but trickles over for a Dallas throw. Marfo Sarbang with a brilliant opportunity to hit the post. Had the keeper beat. very nearly a 1-1 match. We come the other way. Ospina for FC Dallas. Great heel flick. Ospina looking for the cross. A little too far out in front. Goes for a goal kick to Baltimore Celtic. It's the first goal of the tournament for Joshua Milla. He joins Martinez, Ospina, and Braden Shuey as the goal scorers for the FC Dallas squad in the under-16 boys here in Overland Park. It's 10 goals now in 2 games and 20 minutes. FC Dallas offense has been prolific, and their head coach, Neil Thornber, said as much. He said, the only disciplined players on the pitch are the back 3. Everyone else just kind of goes forward and try to get up and score some goals, and they have done exactly that throughout this week. Ospina, right-footed shot. Had to cut it back to the near post. Fenstermacher probably had it covered. Back to David Newman. Pushes it out to Starnes. Mendoza couldn't keep it in along the far side. Baltimore Celtic to throw. Mendoza. Chicumbi. Picked off by St. Martin. Cumby back. Turns it away. Played through to Milla. Milla with the cross. Header on toward the far post and just a little bit high. A great run from Milla. Good ball in.
Go out and eat a lot.
Mendoza able to get it out wide.
You usually go out and eat a lot.
Slade Starnes. Over to Hayden Cumby. Will Baker. Milla. Tried to take the foul. No call from Karen Collado. St. Martin. Through. Back heel for Aidlet. There's Aidlet. Left-footed shot, well high into the netting behind the goal. A little more than 20 minutes gone. FC Dallas, Baltimore Celtic. 1-0 your score line. 2 subs coming on for Celtic. The Alec Carey coming out. Miles Lamb on for him. Zachary Harple in as well. Center forward Kwaku Marfosarbang comes to the bench. Baker. St. Martin trying to get down the wing. Baker with some hassling defense on St. Martin down this near wing.
Switch it.
Played through, Ospina running on. Ospina with a chance. Right foot, save by Fenstermacher. Out for a corner to FC Dallas. Ospina, dangerous chance, but Fenstermacher there to deny. Corner kick upcoming for FC Dallas. Played in low. Stroud able to just sweep it away. Pass deflected, throw into Celtic. Ball launched in over the top. Searching for Lamb. Now Aidlet running on. It's cleared up field. And off the head of Giblin into touch. It'll be a throw into Dallas. There's Miller. Gumby. Miller. A little bit of space. Played inside. Ospina. Came off him last, and it'll be a throw to Celtic.
It's very fade. Subs.
Couple of substitutions for Dallas now. Hayden Hendricks, Emmanuel Martinez, leading scorer in the boys under 16, and William Heidman coming on. Ospina coming off, as well as Milla, two that combined for the goal. And Joel Hernandez. The Celtic throw finds its way up to Aidlet.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Baker steps in and takes it away. Down the wing, here's Heidman. Cleared back upfield, Aidlet. Now Lamb. Now Mendoza. And a little shoulder check from Martinez is going to draw some attention. Rather Perez, not Martinez. It's Mendoza. Manuel Martinez. Played through for him, but too far out in front. Offside the call, flag up on the near side.
Despite it being like already having a while.
3 subs coming on for Celtic. Bryant Sievers the third, Owen Anglin, along with Trent Brower. Lawrence Aidlet coming off.
They don't have to know that. They
Stroud. Good turn for Stroud. Played through for Brower. Brower crossed into the box. Nodded back. Mendoza. Martinez. Now it's played up. Looking for Heidman. And up at the feet of Fenstermacher. Now Bryant Sievers the third. Coming at that right back spot. He'll direct some traffic going forward. Sievers. Ball ahead for Stroud. Flicked through. Looking for Brower again.
What's that like? Can you try and describe that?
Sebastian Mendoza, the goalkeeper, hasn't had a lot to do for FC Dallas.
Which mascot are you then? Are you Mickey or Donald or Goofy?
Mendoza. Cumby. Martinez. Now chipped through down the wing. Heidman running on. Trying to win the physical battle and keep it alive. He does. Now it's in possession with Perez. Shuey.
Skip on the girls, join us. Join us.
Now Perez is taken down. It's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box. FC Dallas with a dangerous opportunity. Joel Perez forced the foul. .31 of 40 minutes done here.
Yes.
Free kick, served in. Doesn't beat the Celtic defense. Comes right back. Second service is good. But ultimately over and into the top of the net. Looks good from the delivery point. It didn't end up troubling Fenstermacher or the Celtic defense whatsoever. Celtic will send in a new substitute. Jackson Graham coming on the field. August Wiggin will come off. Anglin. Sievers. This pass doesn't reach its intended target. Here's Graham. Sievers. Stroud trying to cut past the defender. Doesn't quite pull it off, and now it's ahead to Emmanuel Martinez. Martinez with a through ball. Good read from Giblin to pick it off. Sievers can restart things. Cumby's chip ahead. Shuey. Shoulder to shoulder, but loses out. And now it's played down the wing. Brower was in some space, but couldn't keep it in. minutes remaining here in the first half. FC Dallas with a 1-0 advantage on the Joshua Miller goal. Taken away. Celtic now charging forward, 3-on-2. Left-footed shot just wide of the post. Miles Lamb with the second of two great opportunities here in the half to put one away for Celtic. And the same as the first. The ball ends up over the end line. And a goal kick ensues. Baker. Shuey pushes ahead. Mendoza over to Cumby. Now out wide for Baker, but Sievers there. Gets a toe to it. And Cumby will have to track back. Newman. Now Shuey running through. Out into touch for the Dallas throw. Manuel Martinez, 5 goals to his name already. Doesn't get one here. Sievers. Cumby sends it back the other way. It's pushed ahead with Stroud trying to get on the end. Now Mendoza in some space. He'll play it through. Emmanuel Martinez trying to get there. Too far out in front. Fenstermacher. Safely into his hands. Celtic perhaps with a chance to break. Dallas recovering quickly. And they'll have to reset. Dallas win possession back. Shuey down the wing. Shuey past the goalkeeper, rolling toward the net, and it will end up just wide and over the line, but another dangerous attack. Braden Shuey, who scored 2 goals against Syracuse Developmental Academy, nearly had another one to his name right there. Here's Baker. Cumby. Martinez comes out of it. In possession, cutting to the inside. Martinez to Shuey. Secondary connection didn't quite come off, and Celtic coming back the other way now. Graham. Stroud. Turn, Owen Anglin gets it out to Graham. Graham with a little step over to the inside. Sliding attempt from Hendricks, and then a shot from distance. Mendoza offered at it, ultimately didn't touch it and let it cross the end line. Nearing the 40-minute mark this first half. We will have an extra 1 minute of stoppage time beyond the 40. Mendoza with a great turn. Finds the space. Tried to play it ahead for Perez. Hendricks. Now Cumby. Hendricks again. Starnes. Shuey. Excuse me, Heidman rather. Switched over to Cumby. Baker. Perez. Give away for Perez. Anglin. Harple up ahead for Lamb. Stroud. He'll chip one through. Jackson Graham gonna run onto this. Good tackle. Aiden Cumby coming out. Stroud gets his body turned. Stroud, left-footed strike. Get through the defense. And there's a whistle for a foul. Emmanuel Martinez called for the push. .41 minutes done. See when Karen Collado brings the whistle to signal the end of the first half, and there it is. FC Dallas 1, Baltimore Celtic 0. Joshua Milla, the goal scorer. A good layoff pass from Ospina. Dallas is through, just trying to add to that goal tally. They've got 10 in 2.5 games already. Celtic for some better play and perhaps a result here in the second half. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the final 40 minutes here from the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at Nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposure is second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and
achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team, they're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
40 minutes left in this one. FC Dallas, Baltimore Celtic. Boys under 16 national championship tournament. Last game of the group stage here. FC Dallas will be going through. Baltimore Celtic will not. Thank you for joining us from Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. I am John Schreiner. Second half action just about to get started. 1-0 the scoreline, FC Dallas. Joshua Milla, the goal scorer. A couple of good opportunities for Celtic in that first half. Just didn't quite come off. And now Dallas will begin the second half with possession. There's Mendoza, give away on the pass. That comes back, Marfo Sarbang. Tried to cut it back past two defenders. Didn't quite pull it off. Perez turning inside. Hendricks gives it back. There's Cumby. Hendricks. Turned over. Now Jackson Graham. Play it inside. Anglin. Back to Graham. Coming back to pick it up. See Dallas on the ball. It's turned over once again, and then punched through. Marfo Sarbang nearly created a chance out of not much. Would have untidy play at the back for Sebastian Mendoza. Ultimately not punished for it. One of the things that Neil Thornburg was asking his squad at the break was to sharpen up. There's no room for lazy people in this game, he said. Asking his side to sharpen the passing and put on a performance. Greener gives it back. Mendoza flips it over the top. Greener can't quite get there. From the throw. Brought back to Simons. Now over to Thompson. Into the middle. Brower running on. The flag is up on the far side. It's Kwaku Marfo Sarbang trying to make a run through. Judged to be offsides. Perez. Looking for Greener. Greener able to pull it down. Gets it back from Perez. And the pass between two defenders and right to a player in black and green. Here's Hendricks. Mendoza. Perez played through for Greener. Greener trying to cut it back. Foot stuck in. Rejects the cross, and now Celtic will try to break free. Mendoza. Perez taken down from behind. Jackson Simons the guilty party, and it's a free kick to Dallas. Here's Greener. Perez Back to Greener. Greener to the end line. Crossed into the middle. Perez picks it up. Perez around the corner. Martinez. Emmanuel Martinez. Gonna do it himself. He loses possession. It's launched ahead for Marfo Sarbeng. Newman giving chase, and Sebastian Mendoza will claim it. Hendricks. Played out wide for Cumbie. Up ahead for Emmanuel Martinez. But well read and taken by Simons. Running down the wing, crossed in, looking for Martinez. All comes to nothing. Celtic had far less of the possession. Just looking for one more good chance. Had two in that first half. It's a good cut from Brower. Starnes was there, and it's cleared up field. Simons to throw. Starnes gets a foot in. Perez played ahead. And now Greener on the run. Greener slicing between defenders, trying to cut in front of Harple. Couldn't quite pull it off. That's out for the goalkeeper, Connor Culp, who starts the second half. And a player down for Baltimore Celtic on the far side. Looks like he's up and moving. Not too worse off. Player was Giblin, and he's got the ball at his feet. Marfo Sarbeng. Doesn't win the foot race. Played ahead for Mendoza. Mendoza shielding. Clipped ahead for Hendricks. Hendricks played it down the line. Perez trying to chase in. Simons there, and Perez wins it. And he's shoved off the ball, and a foul will give FC Dallas a free kick. Tried to take the free kick quickly. The ball was still rolling when Perez hit it. Laws of the game say you can't do that. Correctly enforced there by Karen Calato. And Mendoza to deliver. To the box. Brought down and cleared away. Ball for Graham from Marfo Sarbeng is taken by Newman. Now Hendricks. Cumbie inside. Hendricks again. Newman over to Starnes. And a pass that nearly got away, but somehow fell right to the feet of William Heidman and goes out into touch. And Celtic will gain possession via the throw-in. Mendoza. Back to Cumby. Cumby. Pass cut out. Starnes over to Greener. Greener to the inside for Mendoza. Mendoza canceled out by Jackson Simons. Simons with a good move around. Now it's clipped through for Marfo Sarbing. Flick. 2 defenders on him, tried to turn it back. And Cumby was right there to take it away. Charging forward now. Aiden Cumby. Cumby staying on his run. Perez will play it out wide for Greener. Greener tried to play it inside for Martinez. Nothing there. Emmanuel Martinez. Scumby. Dallas having all the ball again here in the second half. Pass. Come off. Another turnover for Dallas. Anglin. Graham sends it through. Headed away by Starnes. To the feet of Harple. Mendoza wins it. Perez. Perez trying to cut it back. Didn't get the technique just right. Connor Culp now holds just inside the 18-yard area. Greener heads over to Mendoza. Mendoza to Perez. Perez with some space. Dribbles past one defender. Perez can't get past the second. Shuey with the shot. It's over the bar. So that was Colby McDaniel, the shooter on the far side. Daniels must have been substituted at half. Didn't take note of that. My apologies. Speaking of substitutions, Alejandro Gonzalez coming in, along with Joel Hernandez. Hendricks will come to the bench, as will Joel Perez. For Celtic, Lawrence Aidlet coming on. And Aidlet promptly commits the foul, gives the free kick to FC Dallas. Out in the touch for the Celtic throw. Celtic under pressure. And to give away, comes back to Newman. over to Starnes. Starnes didn't have an option, so he sends it back. Here's Greener. Greener kept it alive. Or so I thought. It's a throw in now to Celtic. Martinez. Out wide for Joel Hernandez. Hernandez tried to play one through to Heidman. Greener gives it back. Mendoza. Mendoza surveying the options. Heidman. Touch fails him. And now Celtic with a chance to run out. But Newman was there. Plays it out. Now Celtic. Marfo Sarbang in behind. He's offside. Timothy Ospina. Joshua Milla. Ready to come back on. Emmanuel Martinez, along with William Heidman, the two substituted players. From the free kick, Aidlet picks it up. Cumby sticks a foot in, wins the free throw. And Celtic will make a substitution as well. Marfo Sarbang will come to the bench. Taekwon Stroud heading in. From the Dallas throw, it's back to Newman. Daniel. Cutting between defenders. The pass goes nowhere. Daniel recovers. Picks out the ball. Back to his feet, chipped ahead. Running on, Joel Hernandez. Out for a Dallas throw. Here's Milla. Ball bombed ahead. Aidlet was offside. Slade Starnes with it. Dallas trying to find a way forward. Looking for Ospina. Another pass gone astray. It's played quickly back the other way for Taekwon Stroud. Stroud cutting to the right foot. Shooting. It's left in the box. Goalkeeper took down the attacking player. He's going to be issued a yellow card. And a penalty kick awarded. Miles Lamb taken down by the goalkeeper. Celtic coaching staff lobbying for a red card.
Is that good right there?
After the shot was spilled. Goalkeeper was determined to have taken down Lamb. He now steps up to take this penalty kick. 1-0 your scoreline. Celtic, can they level? They can. Miles Lamb converts the penalty from 12 yards out. And in the 61st minute, Baltimore Celtic draw even. Take another look at the sequence that led to the penalty. Lamb was in there. The ball gets away from the goalkeeper, who just hooks a leg and pulls him right down. The penalty, well driven, top corner, converted. Miles Lamb, the goal scorer, will come off now. Vincent Danielson coming on. Danielson did have a goal, the only one before today for Baltimore Celtic at this tournament. Scored that in the 39th against SLSG. Brian St. Martin's going to come back on as well.
I have it in my hand right now.
And replace Sievers. FC Dallas starting from the kickoff. 1-1. Out into touch for the Dallas throw. Alejandro Gonzalez knocked off the ball. Free kick to Dallas. Here's Ospina. Ospina played the ball through for Milla. Milla has it in the area, turning. Gives it away to Mendoza. Mendoza with the shot, only just inches wide. A low skimmer that was curling to the far post. Just barely missed. Substitution upcoming for Celtic. Trent Brower off. August Wigan on. Now Ospina picks it up. Driven ball across. Trying to find Colby McDaniel. It's kept alive on the far side. Cumby keeps it in. Hernandez. Greener chipped through for Ospina. Hernandez. Looking for McDaniel, doesn't get there. Mendoza in for Ospina, laid off for Greener, he's offside. Baltimore Celtic, who had very little of the possession throughout much of this match. Level proceedings via the penalty kick. Mendoza playing a good 1-2 with Greener, and back to Greener. Now inside for Ospina. Ospina has it taken away. Aidlet charging at that back line. Danielson out wide for St. Martin. St. Martin with the cross. Aidlet there at the front post. Just pushed away. Sebastian Mendoza does get down this time. And now a long ball played ahead. Greener trying to catch him on the counter. Here's Greener. Round one defender, left-footed shot, stays on the turf. Easily picked up. Connor Culp down to his left. Can Dallas find a winner? They led for much the early portion of this match. Just about 15 minutes to go here from field one at the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. Long ball searching ahead for Ospina. He was offside. Substitution now for Baltimore Celtic. Alec Carey coming in. After the offside decision, free kick coming for Celtic. Has momentum shifted enough for Celtic to find the winner? There's Aidlet in some space. Corner of the box. Sliding attempt by Starnes puts it over for a goal kick. Rather, a corner kick. Aidlet and Stroud down by the corner flag. Stroud chips it in. Sebastian Mendoza punched away. Possession lost by Wigan. Played forward, Starnes played out. Aidlet around a defender. Aidlet left-footed shot into the back of the net! Baltimore Celtic, from a goal down, have come back to take the lead. Lawrence Aidlet. A beautiful move to skirt the defender and then buries it at the near post. You have to say it was looking unlikely from the outset. See, Dallas were looking rampant coming in. It scored 9 goals in their first 2 matches to just 1 for Celtic. After the penalty kick, tails were up for Baltimore Celtic, and now they lead it 2-1. Here's Ospina. Dallas have just 10 minutes to try and find an equalizer. Mendoza cleared out. Here's Aidlet, the goal scorer again. 3-on-3. Played through. Couldn't quite find Danielson. Launched downfield, running onto it. Ospina doesn't quite get there and commits the foul. It'll be a free kick to Celtic. Aidlet turns it over. Hernandez to Milla. Milla. Ospina. Ospina to the end line. Try to find a cross to the far post. Milla keeps it alive. Shoulder to shoulder with Carey, but Carey wins out. McDaniel trying to find a cross. Culp there to collect at the back, and Celtic will be able to clear the lines. 70 done.
What? What? I've been having problems again. I didn't hear it. It's going.
It's all come unraveled for Dallas here. Baltimore Celtic. How about that? Here's Aidlet.
It's not marked.
Played into the box. Danielson almost got there. What a dangerous run. And a great ball in from Lawrence Aidlet. Here's Greener. Milla. Over to Hernandez. Hernandez gliding through the midfield. Comes off Ospina, and it's turned over. Danielson. Aidlet. Out wide now. Stroud. And it's a throw in for Celtic.
God's plan. God.
There's the near miss from Danielson. Meanwhile, back the other way. Ospina has it taken away. Good tackle from Simons. Aidlet trying to drive it down the wing. Pulls it back inside. Stroud taken down from behind. No foul called. Now here's McDaniel.
I didn't hear him. I'm just like talking about the general.
Well, the attempt from distance that's partially blocked from McDaniel.
So I have to go,
And
like,
Culp will take his time. 2-1 the scoreline. Baltimore Celtic. Fell a goal behind. Earned a penalty kick. Converted it. And then Aidlet with a beautiful move. Scored at the near post.
We got about 7 left.
Wigan. He's fouled. August Wigan. Wigan will give way to Aidlet. Right now is sitting on a game-winning goal. Pushed in, headed away. Cumby out to McDaniel. Daniel, let's bash it forward. Here's Carey. A little more than 5 minutes remaining in regulation. FC Dallas still searching for an equalizer. Here's Greener. Spina back to Greener. His touch got away from him. There's Hernandez. Tried to play through to Greener. Jackson Simon, who's had a really good game at the back for Celtic. Done a great job stopping Ospina, who can be prolific if he gets free. There's Mendoza. Flicked through. Ospina. Ospina looking for space. Plays it out to Hernandez. Hernandez looking for McDaniel. To the end line. Slides back across. And it's blasted away. Dallas can reset. Gonzalez. Mendoza. And there's a giveaway. Launched ahead. Stroud gonna try to run on. Mendoza at the back, able to push it forward. Winding down to 4 minutes left in regulation. Long ball ahead. Ospina doesn't get there. Here's Milla. Milla gives it away. St. Martin. Ball falls to Aidlet. Aidlet tried to go down the line against Mendoza, but he's cut off. And now Dallas moving into high-speed desperation mode. Played it through for Greener. Didn't get there. Now Mendoza with it. Chipped up. Didn't go over the top. Milla between defenders. Milla takes a spill. No foul called. Mendoza will play one in. Culp spilled it. Greener couldn't keep it down. But a corner kick upcoming for Dallas. Culp has been sure-handed this second half. Just about let one slip right there. Ospina to take the corner kick. 78th minute. Can Dallas get an equalizer? Off the crossbar and out. Not a great delivery from Ospina.
This guy looks defeated already. He looks defeated.
2 minutes remaining. Connor Culp out of the back for the goal kick. Here's Greener. Mendoza. Tried to play one through for Ospina. Ospina gets free to the end line. Cut back. But it's dealt with. Only as far as Milla. Milla left foot. High and wide. SC Dallas probably would have been the heavy favorite coming in, given their performance in the first two matches and the two losses by Baltimore Celtic in their first two. But throw the records out, apparently. Celtic, after they earned that penalty kick and converted it, really came to play. The defending has been solid all day for Celtic as well. 30 seconds left in regulation. Mendoza will put it down. About 27, 28 yards out, perhaps. Almost everyone up for Dallas. The delivery for Mendoza. Comes off the wall. It's flicked over. And then a bicycle kick attempt for Colby McDaniel on the backside. It's well wide, however. Rather, the bicycle kick attempt was not McDaniel, it was Slade Starnes, center back who had ventured forward. Goal kick comes right to Mendoza. Tries to play one through quickly. Milla gets it. Hernandez. Gives it back to Milla. Milla with the cross. It's over for a goal kick. We've had 80 now. Not sure what the stoppage time will be just yet. 2 or 3 minutes perhaps. Culp delivers the goal kick. It's nodded back. Celtic going to continue to be under pressure for the remainder of this stoppage time. Here's McDaniel. Back to Milla. Ospina slides in to win it back. And then Mendoza with a big takedown for Simon. Aiden Mendoza and Simons. Getting a talking to from Karen Galado. Yellow cards around. A pretty cleanly played game so far. Frustration perhaps setting in for Dallas, who felt like they should be bossing the game. They are down 2-1. 82 minutes gone. Could be the last opportunity right here for FC Dallas. Ospina asking for the 10 yards. Ospina chipped in, headed out. Milla with the volley off the crossbar, is stabbed back in at the last minute. Slade Starnes levels proceedings. Unbelievable. Slade Starnes on the doorstep, taps it home, and Dallas may have rescued the draw. A free kick at the death. And somehow found a way to stab it home. Slade Starnes, the center back. Celtic try to bomb one forward. And there is the final whistle. And a match that on paper didn't mean much. It had a pretty thrilling conclusion. FC Dallas up 1-0 early with 2 goals in the second half. One via the penalty kick for Baltimore. Celtic made it interesting. Dallas pushed ahead, got the equalizer very, very late. Entertaining match between these two teams. FC Dallas will be moving on. Baltimore Celtic will be moving back home. Thanks for joining us in our second match here from Field 1 today at the Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. I'm John Schreiner saying so long, everybody. But before I do, I want to remind you that this production of Turbo Sports Group is brought to you by the following sponsors.